Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Stock Market Morning Prep video for Friday, May 29th, almost the end of the month. Remember about mutual fund inflows. We do get that usually a day or two prior to the end of the month and a day after the beginning of the month. So just keep that in mind if you're looking to try to short the market here. Market's a little bit iffy. We had an inside day yet again. So the market's sort of looking for direction here. We had GDP revised lower from last quarter, so that's not a good sign here. We are looking to see which way this market is going to be headed. Today, when you have a Friday going into a summer, usually it's very quiet. You might get a little bit of a move early on between like 9:30 and 11:30 or 12, and then pretty much that kind of solidifies it. Actually, we've had very little movement. We've had movement in the morning, really in the pre-market action, and then we'd have a little bit of pop-up and or down at the end of the day. So it's been quite boring. This week really hasn't changed at all. So let's go right into the indexes, and I just wanted to just kind of go over and see where we are. Again, we've had an inside day now, so things are really quiet. They're not really doing too much. And I think that the markets are really looking for direction. How is the economic data to be read? Are we looking for good news? Is good news? Bad news is good news? It's just absolutely crazy of what you have to deal with. But if you do your analysis correctly and you can really dive into price action, you'll see that that it will pay. And again, patience here is really, really key, guys, in this market. And you could see what a bunch of crazy price action we've had, really going nowhere in this ascending triangle. You could see here that we're basically had another inside day here. So nothing really going on, but we did recoup this area of this from this loss, and now we're just kind of stagnant here. Markets actually went lower and then rallied towards the end of the day. So again, looking for direction here, and what I am still calling a neutral stance at the moment, only because price action really hasn't told me anything new that I already know, other than just some crazy chop and some quiet trading. So you could see here on the spiders. Let's start with the spiders here. Really haven't gone anywhere. It's going to really start to take out. Basically we need to take out the highs, or I like to see us take out this 50-day moving average here. I mean, yeah, it would be nice to take out yesterday's low and then the previous day low, but really that 50-day moving average is going to be key, guys, in the spiders. And that, I think, if it does take that out on a closing basis, you'll see that lower trend line. But then again, that'll kind of confirm that we are headed lower, and that'll be that lower high from here to here. Okay, but again, market's still kind of in a holding panel looking for a direction. Here's the IW and the Russell 2000, sold off, came right back in here the next day, and then again, we had an inside day to the previous day. So we still have this lower high being formed, okay, from this high. So let's see if we can start to reverse today on that negative GDP, revised GDP print. So we'll see. We also have some key data coming out at 10 o'clock, so that could change everything as well, okay? Let's take a look at the transports, and again, this is one of my big concerns here. The transports holding this little area here, this little key area, as you can see here. Once we break this area, let me just take this, I'll move this right down to here now. You could see the volume zones, right? You could see this. This is something that that you really need to pay attention to, because if we break this low on a closing basis, I think we're going to flush down to here, and I think that's going to be your next target. I'm surprised that a lot of money managers and fund managers aren't watching this. We're below that 200, and we're way up above there. Okay, so I just, to me, it's just kind of crazy that they haven't reacted to that yet. But again, it is what it is, and this is what we're dealt with the market. And we have to actually deal with what we have. And this, to me, here is not a healthy market when you have the Russell 2000 really not acting so well, and then again the IYT not doing too well either. So something to think about when you're dealing with this market here. And again, guys, you know, not to be a hero. There's no reason to be a hero here. You know, if you can't figure it out, or things look a little what's the word I'm trying to use, difficult, then you know what? Take a step back a little bit and wait until it becomes easy. And this is not an easy market. You could just see here, we haven't gone anywhere. We have bulls and bears fighting at the upper end of these ranges, and you could see here the diamonds. We're just going in this big symmetrical triangle. Now we did break out. We held that 50. So again, that 50-day moving average is going to be key, guys, in all of these indices, except for the transports, to see if we start to break down on a closing basis. So I think that's going to be the deciding factor here. Q's looking okay, obviously, on that big semiconductor merger, that buyout, the AVGO buying Broadcom, BRCM. So that actually put a little bit of a tempo in the Q's and in technology, and also really put a bit into the market. So we'll see if that subsides. Let's see where this market is headed. Again, we do have a little bit of mutual fund inflows coming in. That happens every month, but we'll just see if there's more selling than buyers, then that'll be absorbed and we should move lower. I kind of don't think that's the case today. I really don't. It's Friday. Markets are anemic. There's no volume. There's nothing going on here. But be prepared, because that's when things do happen, when everybody thinks nothing is going to happen, if you know what I mean. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the weather. It is summer out. And again, if you got your day in early, just kind of call it a day, guys, because it is quiet out there. I do suspect movement coming in the next several weeks. And I think that even if we do push higher, a little higher, I think it's going to get everybody long, and then I think the market sells off that way. And again, that's the longer-term picture. But let's take it day by day here. See where we go. Have a great day. Enjoy the weekend. We'll speak to you on Monday. Take care.